So joining me now is James Siminoff, founder, CEO, and chief inventor of Ring. So please, James, tell us more about the partnership with Ring and Home Depot as well.
So super excited with this partnership. It came from, we started building a new alarm called the Ring Alarm Pro, and that had us put both internet and sort of physical security alarm into one box. And by putting those together, we realized that we unlocked a whole new set of verticals. And this vertical with Ring Jobsite Security is something that now can go on the job site, secure the job site. You can get internet from it, have your cameras, alarm. So it's really a mobile job site security that's affordable for your sort of average pro.
So what opportunities does Ring see outside of home security when it comes to job sites? Is there a huge need for this video plus cellular security for job sites that it just isn't being met right now?
I mean, it turns out we think there is. And if you look, the cost of lumber, I think it's like the staples that put the stuff in the side of the house are up like 300%. So all of these valuables now, I mean, they were there before and they were worth a lot, but now they're worth way, way more. And so we do think that these job sites that are in neighborhoods, our mission is around making neighborhoods safer. And so we do think that these job sites, there is a lot of theft happening on the job site. It's hard to manage these job sites. And there really is no affordable solution for the pro to do this. And sort of just what we did with the residential security side, we think we can now do with these job sites. And yeah, there's a lot of them.
Now, the video that's playing next to you is some of the products that are coming to market fairly soon for the homeowner. And one thing in particular that you're introducing for neighbors and those who use your service like Ring is a virtual security guard. So explain to me the virtual security guard, how it works, and how it's different from Ring's existing alarm system.
So the virtual security guard is interesting in that it allows you to now have, sorry, my dog, of course, just decided to jump up. This is the work from home. There you go. So the virtual security guard is interesting because it allows you to, with the modes of the alarm and what's going on in the house, it allows you to actually synchronize it. So now when I sort of go into home away mode, someone is watching my cameras and is able to respond to things on the camera. So if I'm asleep, if I'm on vacation, if I'm at a dinner, I don't have to be actually watching the camera. So if something happens, now someone else is kind of teaming up with you to do that. We launched with our first partner in it, Rapid Response. And the idea is that it is a marketplace or a place that that others will come, so we'll have different options in this.
So when it comes to some of the products, one of the most interesting and probably talked about products, what we saw in that video that was playing before, is this home drone, the Always Home Cam. What is it, how does it work, and what can potential buyers expect?
So it's, you want a camera everywhere in your home, but we don't think people want cameras everywhere in their home. And so what the drone allows us to do, which is really exciting, the Always Home Cam, is that now with this, you can have a view of anywhere in your home at any time, but you don't have the camera there. So it'll allow you to set up these routes and go there. It also can be set up to trigger off events, like if your door gets ajar and it's on the Ring alarm, you can actually have it automatically say like, oh, I'll fly over there, something's happening. So it's a pretty exciting, it's a pretty exciting product because, listen, it's a drone and it flies, and that's really, that's exciting and cool. But it also really does have a great use case. And so we also, just like with job site security, we see that there could be a really interesting market here.
So when it comes to security and when it comes to privacy, what are some ways that Ring is making advancements when it comes to the privacy sector? Because again, a drone flying around my house with a camera is a little unnerving. So what are some things that you're doing to kind of ease those nerves?
So privacy is definitely foundational to everything we do. It has to be. We're a security company, and we have to earn our trust with our customers every single day. The drone, a lot of things with privacy. So it's an indoor camera that is shrouded when it's not flying. So when it's sitting in the dock, it can't see out because the camera is physically shrouded. When it is flying, it makes noise, and so it's not something that's going to sneak up on you or that you don't know that it's videoing. Like this thing is privacy you can hear. So it really does have all of the pieces in there, and then of course all of the different security, like the sort of the other security features, like end-to-end encryption and these other things that we offer for our other cameras. But this one certainly has great privacy features for an indoor camera.
So in this, I'm going to say, current pandemic world, what are some challenges that your company has seen when it comes to home security and the home security industry?
You know, we've seen challenges. You know, I think it's headwind, tailwinds. I mean, you know, you've had, there you go. Headwind, tailwinds. I think we've had, you know, definitely the headwinds of everyone's home and the tailwinds of everyone's home. I would say I think that the home security business overall through the pandemic, I think it's been about neutral, is my guess. I think it's not. Some businesses have gone obviously extreme one way, and some have gone extreme the other way. I think we've sort of balanced out, and part of that is, you know, when you're at home for the extended amount of time we have been, you end up sort of, you know, fixing up the house, as we've seen with things like Home Depot's results, and so and other home builders and home suppliers. And so I think we've been sort of gotten some of the tailwinds from that as well.
So James, what's the dog's name?
Biscuit.
Biscuit. Well, James Siminoff and Biscuit. James is the founder, CEO, and chief inventor of Ring. Biscuit, just a good dog who loves TV. Thank you so much for being on our show this morning.